Dr. M. Subaya is an assistant professor in mathematics in LN Government College, Poneri. He has specialized on statistics interdisciplinary. Being interested in active research program and mathematical or statistical modeling, he has knowledge in operating various softwares on statistical tools and on technical computing. Having 16 years of teaching experience, he has published papers in 8 national and international journals and has also presented papers in 10 national and international conferences.
Welcome to the UGC lecture series on mathematical sciences. Today we are going to see the way that a frequency distribution or generally a statistical distribution is spread or the measure of peakedness from a measure of central tendency, say for example mean. So, two measures which is going to characterize these two calculations, skewness and kurtosis, that is the point of discussion today. So, as far as the measures are concerned and how to interpret, it depends on the calculations of moments. So, we are trying to recap a bit from the calculations of moments and then what is the meaning of the measure of symmetry as well as the idea of flatness. Equivalently we could say peaked. So, for a given data distribution or a given probabilistic distribution, basically we are summarizing through a measure, maybe a mean or median or mode, something like that. So, a measure of central tendency. Then we look at how much individual observations are dispersed from the mean. So, it gives you the idea how the distribution is relatively from the mean location. So, that is usually done through some calculation measures called standard deviation or mean deviation, median, range. So, it depends on the type of data we could find different type of measures of variation to understand the degree by which the individual observations are dispersed from a mean, for example, or generally a measure of central tendency. But that may not be sufficient always, especially when we consider an ideal data distribution. So, normally we call it as a, usually we call it as a normal distribution. So, which is perfectly symmetric about the mean value, and when we look at the curve of normal distribution, it is neither very much peaked around the mean of course, nor very much flat. So, equivalently we could say the tails are not heavy or very much flat, light tails. So, these aspects are quite important to understand how far a distribution is or how far a data distribution behave near to a mean value. So, that a summary kind of things can be understood from these measures. Accordingly, we are looking at quickly how or in what way we define these two metrics or measures. One is skewness, so a lack of symmetry. Another one is the idea of kurtosis. This is a measure where we calculate the rth moment about a value called mean. So, the simple formula conveys the message that we are calculating the distance, the rth distance in fact, from distance between each of the observations and a collective mean x bar as far as ungrouped data is concerned. Whereas, if we look at this second one, which is also calculating the moments, whereas this is grouped data, therefore, each x or each group will have a corresponding frequencies. So, both convey a very similar thing, but they have a difference based on the type of data. So, grouped or ungrouped, and similarly the small n number of observation, whereas capital N sum of frequencies, total frequency. And in a similar way there is another moment called for computationally ease. So, we have to calculate the moments about origin. So, what we try to do is we replace this x bar by 0, so that the idea of moment is still we calculated around 0. So, xi minus 0 of course xi, therefore, it is xi power r, and similarly here x bar equal to, I mean we replace this by 0, therefore, it is fi into xi power r by total frequency, that is capital N. And slightly we distinguish the notation also, this is an usual practice mr dash. So, for a sample moment we calculate accordingly. So, usually we have a relation between this moments about mean and origin, because moment about origin can be used for computational purpose, because it minimizes the calculation. And if you look at this particular formulas, if we take r equal to 2, we are calculating the variance. So, most of the cases we are interested in finding out moments about mean. However, we calculate moment about origin and then use the relation between these two. So, that is a procedure or normal practice to find the moments about mean. So, once it is calculated, as we mentioned, there are certain specific cases we are interested in. Number 1, first moment about 0, which is the mean value. So, from moment we can calculate these things. Second moment about mean, as I mentioned just now, that take r equal to 2, you will get variance. So, that a central value we could get from the first moment, and a measure of dispersion we will get from the second moment. So, what we still lack from these two things? One is shape of the distribution cannot be totally understood from these two measures. So, variance will say a numerical value, so that relatively if it is higher, we could understand that individual distribution is very much scattered or away from mean. But the literal shape, whether it is in the left or right of the mean, can be understood from these measures. And there is a need to have two more. So, that is again based on moments, what we are going to see now, but still there are other ways to calculate those two measures. But this discussion is completely confined to the calculation of skewness or kurtosis based on the moments formula. So, that is the purpose, we just to find out what is the meaning of moment about 0 and mean. Few examples I would like to show you regarding the various kind of distribution. Here you could numerically understand this relation, mode is less than mean and which is further less than median. So, the standard deviation is also not very much higher, so 12.867, but without knowing the actual values of x or the metric, it is not so easy to conclude whether it is really very high or very low, but still this relation or the mean is far away from the mode, and then still they are maybe closer, but median is very much far away from mode. So, this is a kind of distribution we can think about. So, what else we are looking at? So, we are finding somewhere mean, so 28.1. Okay. So, we just observe there is a mean, and how far these values and how far this side is spaced, and what is the way if I try to draw a normal curve frequency curve. So, how much it should go very much near mean, very much peaked or flat like this. So, the idea is not only to understand the relation between these three and the individual dispersions like the data how much in the left or right, the symmetric from the side. So, you could see that the larger area here and comparatively to the left of the mean. So, this is somewhere 28.1, of course, this line you have to think about, sorry. So, I thought this is 28, okay. So, how far they are far away, I mean dispersed from this mean line, that is also another part of interest. We have a kind of distribution which exhibits this relation, mode less than mean less than median. Let us further take another example. Look at this curve, mode is equal to mean and further equal to median, very much ideal conditions. So, practically it is very difficult to find out or arrive such distributions, but still this is a hypothetical example deliberately with mean, median, mode, all of them are concentrating at this point. But still if you look at the similar way, let us take this 28.28 of course. So, 25 and then somewhere here we could assume. So, again some part of the curve maybe right or left are not equally spaced, then one side is very highly peaked, the curve, and look at the tail, a very sharp tail here, whereas here it is not that much. So, this kind of lack of symmetry, that is the idea, lack of symmetry to the left and right. So, mathematically speaking, if we have a frequency curve, the area under the curve is totally equal to 1, because it is a probability curve. So, when you find out the symmetric means the area to the left and area to the right must be equally spaced or 50%. So, those kind of idea is not that much clear by the way our mode, mean, median, in the sense a measure of central tendency is alone dependent. So, from the previous one and this one, mode less than mean less than median are whether equal, or in the other way, mode less than median less than mean now. So, this is the very prominent or most frequently used measure as far as a continuous value is concerned, a measurable variable is concerned. So, now again we consider here 31.15. So, I may be here. Look at the way the distribution is behave in the tail of the left as well as right. So, here we mean left or right is, we just imagine how I draw the vertical line from the point of mean, left to the arithmetic mean and right to the arithmetic mean, so that how far they are individually dispersed as well as their tail behavior here, it is whether it is flattened or not, because we could understand there are very extreme values, but they are less than mean compared to their extreme values higher than mean value, namely 31.15. So, these diagrams show there could be different possible ways a distribution could behave, and most oftenly the measures which we calculate with the two moments, okay, standard deviation, you can take this 7.00 where mean, median, mode are equal, whereas this is 6.208, not far off from the value, but still the relation is not so much equal. Therefore, these calculations of standard deviation alone or other three measures which are having a relation between them, may be equal or one is less than the other, we cannot understand how much these values are symmetrically placed and not too much peaked on the middle of the distributions, so that you may have a smooth kind of distribution and both tails are equally valued, so that the extreme values are also not very much dominant like the other distributions which we have shown. With the discussions from the diagram, we could find out what is the need for the calculation, that is more important as far as any statistical measure is concerned. So, generally I suggest that for a given set of distribution or a data, maybe a sample data, one should understand what is the need for analyzing, or what is the measure we could use for analyzing those data. We could find out first of all the objective of calculations and then proceed with the measures and their corresponding interpretation. So, let us continue after a small break. Why do we need these measures additionally, and then find out their formulas, working rules. Welcome back after the break. So, we try to understand that the mere two moment calculation, mean and standard deviation, may not be sufficient fully to characterize a particular distribution. That is where we are about to start. So, this slide shows you a little bit details, objective of or necessity of such calculation. Finding the location and variability of a data would be starting point, that is what I have mentioned, summarizing a statistical value, but they may not characterize fully in the sense when the data is spread and how much peak. So, three diagrams you can remember, and that is what they are intended to do. Therefore, they illustrate we need to find out the way the data is spread. So, if they are not dispersed too much on it to a particular direction, that means left to mean or right to mean, they tend to behave in a symmetrical way. Therefore, naturally the first measure, which is called skewness, actually called how much the distribution is asymmetrical, that means lack of symmetry, how much they depart from symmetry, that is actually to be calculated, but the word is skewness, skewed. So, skew means how much it is deviant from the normal behavior. Two more measures we try to have. We can also understand from the diagram that how best they are symmetric and flat or peaked. These two words are quite complement, therefore, we can use interchangeably. Therefore, the measure which we observed, the two measures, one is I said skewness, another one is kurtosis. So, skewness I have explained the meaning, the lack of symmetry, that is what we have say asymmetry. Then kurtosis, actually the way a curve is arcing, okay. So, it is going very much peaked near mean, or it is smoothly going up and then come down. It is actually derived from the Greek word. So, that kurtosis meant for how much the curve is arcing, that means the curve is the given distribution have a curves. Hereafter, we just observe what all the formulas involved in calculating skewness as well as kurtosis, and I mentioned you in the beginning, both are based on moment. So, this is a formula for finding skewness. When I assume that there are n points, x1, x2 data points, of course, x1, x2, x3 up to n, then a measure of skewness is given by the symbol introduced in the beginning of the session, M3. Mr refers to the rth moment about origin. In that sense, this is the third moment about the mean, and similarly M2, but here there is this cube and then square root of that. So, we are systematically following the formulas from the first introduction about the moment. So, nothing so serious or alarming about the formulas, mathematical expressions. So, when we have any frequency distribution other than this ungrouped data, so the formula will have a equivalent form with the corresponding product of frequencies. So, I do not mention that much serious now. So, what is to interpret? I get a value, okay, I am calculating skewness through the formula, then in what way it is to be interpreted? The purpose of this calculation I have emphasized in the first half of the session, that we are looking at a measure of symmetry to understand how much it is really asymmetrical. Therefore, the 0 means it is symmetrical from the mean, there is no degree of asymmetrical. So, 0 is the yardstick. So, naturally we look at whether it is right to that or left to that. So, the name is quite natural, positive skewness or negative skewness. So, this is the sense we have observed from the histogram. Once the mean value is known to us, or we have a value which side is highly dense, to the right of it or to the left of it, because 0 is considered as a yardstick for saying there is no asymmetric, the curve is symmetric, both are equivalent. So, I could say it is a 0 skewness curve. Then whichever is right to that particular mean or taken from our value 0, we are considering a positive skewness, or similarly negative skewness which are in the left side. So, that the simple measures calculation, and then we are interpreting from that, it will be helpful to say whether the distribution is really lacking any symmetric, what is the degree and what is the direction, both are given by this particular measure. So, one is from the numerical value and another one from the sign of this formula. So, plus or minus, that is how it is we can derive from this particular formula. So, the other measures are also listed here. Empirical calculation as a measure of skewness, empirical formula between mean, median, mode. Therefore, first or second kind of skewness formula, One is mean minus mode by standard deviation, and another one is this numerator is replaced by the empirical relation 3 into mean minus median. Okay. However, we are in the problem which is about to continue from this slide, we are considering only the moments formula. Okay. That means Pearson's moment formula, which is based on third and second moment. So, this is a typical symmetric curve. So, if we look at the way a normal distribution, if I try to draw a curve, so this is a gentle way I try to draw as far as these curves are concerned, or I can take systematically like this. Okay. So, anyway, the flow, if you look at my hand is moving in a very systematically equally halved. So, look at the way the curve is drawn for the to show the symmetric behavior. So, not in the right end or the left, so that we are trying to say, or we are finding a lack of symmetry. The other curves very much moved in the right, very much left. So, these are all deliberately outputs, because to show you three different of symmetric and then extreme lack of symmetric, but these kind of curves may not be that much practical, but to show you how this lack of symmetry can be visualized. Okay. The next set of formula which explains the kurtosis, as similar to the skewness formula, this is also based on the moment about mean M4 and M2, fourth moment and second moment. So, the formulas are self explanatory. So, how M4 is defined, xi minus x bar raised to the power 4, because we are replacing r by 4. Similarly, the second moment and then square of it. So, these are all self explanatory or recall from the moment formula. However, we are interested not directly by this formula, we are interested in excess of kurtosis. So, as we have done for skewness, there must be some yardstick to say which is moderately peaked, which is more peaked, which is very much less peaked or flattened. So, there must be some way of interpretation. That interpretation tool is actually referred here as excess of kurtosis. So, 0 excess of kurtosis, mesokurtic moderately, positive, if this value is positive, it is lepto, very much peaked, and negative, platy, very much flat. Okay. So, these are all the name, this is the way it has to be calculated, excess of 3, so that 0 or more than 3. So, obviously, positive value it will be more than 3, negative EOK, that means excess of kurtosis, it will be less than 3. That is quite obvious, we are subtracting 3 from that quantity. So, that is what we call it as excess of kurtosis. So, once we observe all these things, we are ready to interpret whether our distribution is systematically closer to a standard gold or normal distribution, whose skewness value is 0 and kurtosis would be 3. So, that you can make that distribution as a gold standard form. Once we calculate skewness, how far we deviate from 0, or once we calculate the excess of kurtosis, how far we are deviate from 3. So, that you can conclude whether it is positive or negative or 0 skewness or 0 excess of kurtosis. So, this is the little bit extra explanation. What is the meaning of leptokurtic? Lepto means slender. Okay. So, it has more acute peak around the mean and flatter, fatter tails, very much thick tails. So, close to mean value, whereas platy means broad. So, it will be very much flat shape like this, platypus, so that animal shaped, and lower wider peak around the mean, but have a very thinner tails. Extreme values are very much low, and that probability distribution over there will be very much thin. That is what the shape of platykurtic will interpret. But we are not going to interpret anything solely on the basis of a histogram or a pictorial way, as we have attempted in the previous slides. We have clear formulas. So, from this source I have derived these two diagrams showing you kurtosis of 1.25, and that means excess, remember, and then negative minus 1.23. That numerical values are quite similar, but one is positive and the another one is negative. So, we have the positive EOK and negative EOK will give the respective terms. So, we are calculating this kind of distribution because these distributions behave with very much variance. As I mentioned in the beginning of the discussion, variance may not be sufficient, approximately quite closer skewness value, but kurtosis is important. One is positive, so lepto more peaked, another one is platy more flat. Therefore, all the measures are important on their own. Each measure will give important and significant summary measures regarding a data distribution. The measures based on 4 moments are quite significant. Then as usual, we will have a simple direct example where this x is given data. So, to give an easier picture, I am giving the value of the corresponding 4 values because we are in need to calculate 4 moments. So, first degree, I mean x square, x cube and x power 4. The last column indicates the summation of each value, summation of x square, x cube and summation of x power 4. This is a very straight calculation with the help of a calculator or a computer. Then this first set of the slides shows you 4 moments about 0. So, summation of x power x by n 231 divided by 10, similarly 6587 divided by 10. These values are conveniently selected because we can understand how we get the formula summation of x by n, 10 values, so 23.1, similarly divided by 10 and this value divided by 10 and the last one. Then as I mentioned, we will be calculating moment about mean, but which can be derived from moment about 0 using such formulas. So, each of these dashed symbol indicate moment about 0. So, we are plugging it here to calculate M2, M3 and the M4 that can be seen here. Once we take the value of moments about mean and the respective values are equal to 2, 3, 4, we will be calculating the respective moments about mean. Once we plug into the formula for skewness and kurtosis, of course EOK, excess of kurtosis, we get a very closer value to 0 and a negative value. So, it means a platy-kurtic. So, summarizing these discussions with an example, we could understand how the moments based 4 moments based calculation will help us to understand to summarize a probability or a data distribution with the help of mean, variance or standard deviation equivalently, measure of skewness and excess of kurtosis. Then how to interpret and then how the how the given distribution is deviant from the standard normal or normal distribution. So, this is what we have discussed together with a simple example of computations, and these exercises will help us to calculate the 4 moments, and then importantly we shouldn't forget to interpret the answers especially for skewness and kurtosis. So, one for ungrouped data and another one for grouped data. So, all the 5 calculations mentioned here can be repeated for this particular example. Thank you for joining in the session.